All right, Michael, welcome to this video analysis. In this video, we're going to talk about one of the things you do really well as a hitter, and that's your timing. And I have you compared here to Joe Mauer on the right-hand side. And the reason I picked Joe Mauer is because you guys have very similar approaches in terms of your stride and how you get ready to swing. Okay, and so we're going to begin by looking at what Joe Mauer does well with timing, and then we're going to look over here and point out what you do well with timing, just to point out one of your strengths. And as we continue to talk about your strengths, the videos that follow will talk about how you can build off those strengths to make yourself a more effective and powerful hitter. So we have Joe Mauer on the screen here, and he's in a stance position, and he's getting ready to sync up this pitcher. Now, what he wants to be able to do is he wants to be able to take his stride forward and load his hands at the pitcher's release point. So when the pitcher gets to right here at this release point, he wants to make sure that he's taking his stride forward and loading the hands. And so what he's going to do to get himself ready is he's going to lock his eyes in here on the pitcher's cap and transfer his eyes from the cap to the release point when it comes time. And he's going to get himself ready to stride on time right here when you see him lift up this heel. You'll notice that he lifts up the heel early enough so that he can take his stride forward at the release point. You can see here the pitcher isn't at release, but Joe Mauer is already getting ready to go. And so right when the pitcher gets to his release point and the ball comes out of his hand, you can see Mauer take his stride forward and load his hands back, and that gets him in sync with the pitch. And now you're going to notice over here on the right hand or the left hand side with you do the same thing. You'll see me pitching against you here, and as I get close to my release point, you can see here that your heel lifts up, so you're getting prepared to stride forward. And as I track forward, I'm at release right here. And you'll see that you begin to take your stride right at release point and load your hands. And what that does is that helps you get synced up with the pitch. So in terms of timing, you do a really nice job. Now in the next video, we're going to talk about a couple more strengths that you have, and we're going to look at a side view with you compared to Joe Mauer.